Going on, people? I'm your host, Double R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Salute to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. And salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. I want to talk about something that's on my mind. You know, I'm gonna start doing videos about the usual topics. About certain things. But I just want to just start talking about stuff that I'm either passionate about or stuff that just comes to my mind or conversations that I share with you guys from conversations that I've had with people in my personal circle, which is very, very small, by the way. But I wanted to talk about something, man. This whole misconception of men having to build themselves up for a woman. We've heard the late, great Kevin Samuels, rest his soul. We've heard the red pill men. And I was just listening to a red pill guy talking today. Salute to Anthony Spade. Very, very, very good content. Go ahead to Anthony Spade channel. Subscribe to his channel, man. Check him out. Very good content. He's one of my top red pill guys, man. But I want to talk about this whole misconception. Now, they could be talking about you building yourself up so that you can have the pick of the litter. That's all fine and dandy. But I just want to address these people because I've heard it since like, I want to say 17, 18, about us men building ourselves up to get an ungrateful woman. You feel me? And it's crazy because it's leading men down the wrong path, down the wrong road. We just witnessed the situation that occurred with Michael B. Jordan. Now there's a whole bunch of stories about, it not being true, about all this and all that. But we can read in between the lines. But let's operate off of if it was true. You see what I'm saying? But just speaking in general, men, build yourself up. Become the best version of yourself. We ain't talking no high value shit. We ain't talking about, build yourself up. Become the best version of yourself. You know that you're overweight. You know that, you need to articulate yourself a little bit better. You need to move a little bit differently. You need to deal with people that's on the same page, on the same positive page. We know right from wrong, man. We don't need a woman as motivation. We don't need that. All you need to do is chase being the best version of yourself, and then you can pick and choose who you want. Because women ain't attracted to nothing but money. Women ain't attracted to nothing but what can benefit them. And usually 9 times out of 10, it's some materialistic bullshit. It's some bullshit that don't even matter at the end of the day. That's why you have a lot of single mothers and stuff out here. Because in their earlier teen years, their later teen years, in their earlier 20 years, they was around here chasing the scammers, the drug dealers. They was out here chasing the bad boys. What do all of them have in common? They have materialistic shit. People, they were like, well, women are looking for, this is the biggest misconception. Women are looking for guys. A woman shouldn't even be looking for a guy that's attractive. A woman ain't looking for an attractive guy. She's not. Like these women today, they may think that they're looking for that, but they're not looking for that. They're not really looking for that. Women don't know what they want. How many times have you dealt with a woman in your life and she said she wanted one thing and she did the opposite in reality? You feel me? So don't fall for that. I'm pretty sure Lori Harvey said she wanted something serious or was acting like she wanted something serious. But you seen what she did as the end result. You feel me? That's why you never should lead with your pocket. You never should lead with your pockets. Excuse me. You never should lead with trying to impress abroad. You never should lead with trying to build yourself up so that you can impress an ungrateful broad. We have to stop doing that, fellas. We have to stop doing that. A lot of dudes sitting in the barbershop because they want to impress a broad. A lot of dudes going to the sneaker store, busting their ass the whole week. You could be putting that up to start a business later on, or start a business for your child, you know, or save up money so that you could give your child something. You know, you could just save up money to do anything with it. But a lot of you dudes, man, are saving up money so you can trick. A lot of you dudes are saving up money so that you can impress abroad. You know, dudes are getting their haircuts right now because they want to impress abroad. There's dudes spending their last to go get some sneakers to make somebody else rich because they want to impress abroad. You feel me? I've been there. I've done that. And it don't lead to nothing at the end of the day. But that's what women are impressed with. You want to know how? You dudes can tell me anything about anything. I watch your actions. You want to know how? I know a lot of you dudes want to impress abroad because abroad is impressed with nothing. And what you spending your money on is nothing. You buying Jordans isn't going to help you at the end of the day. It's not going to set up collateral at the end of the day. You know, you buying shit, you can't make money off of that. And that's the type of stuff that women are attracted to. They are attracted to shit that don't. That's why a lot of women are in college debt. A lot of women are in different kinds of debt because they are attracted to nothing as dudes, and they are attracted to nothing in general. So if you are investing into somebody that's attracted to nothing, then that means that you're attracted to nothing. You get how that go? So that's why you should not chase abroad. That's what you're called chasing. You know, Kevin Samuels was spot on with a lot of things that he talked about. A lot of these red pill dudes are spot on with things that they talk about. You know, but one of the things that I disagree with is a man building himself up to impress abroad. That's not how it's supposed to go. Build yourself up to impress yourself. Build yourself up so that you can be healthy. Build yourself up so that you can be strong mentally. See, at the end of the day, all you have to do is run your program the way you want to run your program. It's a woman out there that's willing to fit into your program. Trust me, I'm married to one. It's a woman out there that's willing to fit into your program. But you'll never find that woman if you out here trying to chase another woman so that you can follow her program. And she don't even know what her program is because she's out here chasing dudes that are lost. Women are just chasing fun. They're chasing fun. I don't know if you guys ever been on a dating site before, but I have. And all I was seeing on those dating sites was, I want to have fun. You know, who gonna pull up so we can have fun? Who gonna pull up so we can do fun things? Women just want to have fun. Remember that song? All the girls just want to have fun. They just want to have fun. Don't listen to all of that. That's bad. That's bad teaching. When you telling a man to build himself up to go chase after a broad that don't even want him, that don't even deserve him, that don't even know how to deal with him. They don't even know how to deal with the dudes they don't even know how to deal with the drug dealers. They don't know how to deal with the scammers. So now they gonna tell you to build yourself up so that you can go chase after a woman that don't know how to deal with the dudes that she dealing with on a mediocre level. That's why a lot of women, man, they get with good dudes and then don't know how to deal with the good dudes because they don't know how to deal with men, period. Because women don't give a fuck. All they give a fuck about is what they can get out of the deal. You have to instill that into a woman. You have to teach a woman that. You have to groom her into that. It's like grooming a child. Grooming a woman is like grooming a child. You got to groom them. Me and my wife, we didn't get to the point that we're at right now because I just followed her program. No, you're going to follow my program, or you're going to get the fuck out and go see if you can push that shit on somebody else. And we're doing very, very good now. But it takes years, and it's still never going to be perfect, but it's going to be much more perfect than what you can potentially deal with out here. A lot of dudes would never experience being able to grow with a woman and groom her and y'all build together because they're still chasing other women. They're still chasing other unqualified women. I want y'all to understand this. So I just wanted to do a video on that today because hit the like button, man. Appreciate the people that's tuning in. I just wanted to talk about this because I'm hearing this a lot about men building themselves up for a woman. I was hearing a dude talk about that today. Build yourself up, and a woman don't want a dude that's that's more qualified for her, more qualified or overqualified himself. Because it was a guy that was talking about on Anthony Spade channel. He was talking about how he was a doctor and he was a this and he was a that. Like, speaking of that, remember when we were young and we used to hear a lot of women talk about, well, a lot of girls talk about at that time, they wanted to be with doctors, they wanted to be with lawyers, they wanted to be with. And I remember asking a young girl years back, why would you want to be? No, it was actually a female that I was dealing with. And I said, why would you want to be with a doctor? You complain and shit when I ain't got time for you. A lawyer and a doctor ain't going to have no time for you at all because they're going to be always on call. And then if y'all have a child with each other, the child going to have to get a nanny because you an independent boss B, and he's being a doctor and a lawyer or a lawyer. So sometimes, like a lot of the time, women don't think shit out because they're not supposed to. You're supposed to be the one that thinks shit out, and they're supposed to be the one to follow. But the one thing I'll say about men out here today is men have been taught to follow women. That's why you ain't got men to lead. So I kind of can get where women are coming from in that aspect. But you also gotta put it on women too, because a lot of them, ain't even trying to even give you a chance to see if you actually the guy to lead. Because a lot of them been taught to be independent boss Bs. Until they independent to the point where they're actually alone. Stop doing that, fellas. Stop doing that, man. Everything when you leave out in the morning, go out there, man, and become the best version of yourself for yourself. Stop doing that. Yeah, I gotta work extra hard. I gotta do the graveyard shift. I gotta do this because I gotta be able to give her what she want on her birthday. I gotta be able to give her what she want on Valentine's Day. I gotta be able to, you ain't gotta be able to do nothing. All you gotta be able to do, man, is do what you gotta do for yourself. And the right one will come. See, it'll work naturally. The right one will follow. Why are you busting your ass to go chase after the wrong one when you can bust your ass to build yourself up and let the right one follow? Let's stop this, fellas. I hope somebody will come past and they'll listen to it and this will teach them, man. Build yourself up, man. You get up every day, build yourself up. Like me, I've had my years. Like, we've all had our years, man. People that's my age and up, we've had our years where we simped, where we simped. But, now that you're older, you got to put them little child toys away and start being a man. And one of those ways is doing what you got to do for yourself. And it turns into a trend where you're not only out here trying to bust your ass to impress a broad, but you're out here busting your ass to take care of your family. You out here busting your ass to take care of people. Now, I'm not talking about family that deserve it. I'm talking about family that don't. I'm talking about people that don't. I'm trying to save you dudes a lot of time, a lot of pain, and a lot of heartache and a lot of disappointment. I'm trying to prevent a lot of what they call that shit, suicides and shit like that. I'm trying to prevent a lot of that. A lot of these dudes, man, they be creating their own little demise because they be out here listening to people that's telling them wrong, and they be out here following and leading with their lust. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Cause I've been in that position where I've, did all and went all this extra mile for a female, and I'm telling you, 99.9% of the time, they do not deserve it. 99.9% of the time, they do not fucking deserve it. And the one that will deserve it is the one that you molded, is the one that you groomed, is the one that you had differences with and wars with. And she's still sticking around. Because guess what? I'll tell you one thing. And this is just average people, but I'm just talking about women right now. One thing about a woman, if you put her through a series of tests and she's still sticking with you and standing with you and she's growing, that's the woman for you. Most of these women, if you even talk a certain type of way, before I was married, I've had conversations with women and I started talking about religion. And they like, oh, nah, like you do this. Just because our, religious beliefs didn't line up together, they automatic looked at me a certain type of way. Those type of women, they can go the other way. You feel me? Or y'all perspectives don't line up. Have you ever dealt with a female like that, where y'all perspectives and y'all ideologies didn't line up together? So she like, nah, we not on the same page. How you know? That might be the perfect guy for you. Nah, but you want to continue to perpetuate with women choosing poor men. Hell yeah, LOL, yeah, D'Artagnan, what's up with you, bro? I've been hearing that my whole life. Oh, we don't. Like, a lot of women used to get offended. You know what I mean? You know how much padussy? I gotta watch my words on here. What's up with you? You know how much padussy I left on the table because my ideology didn't match with hers? It don't matter, because guess what? Those same dudes that went the extra mile, I was glad. That's why I said yesterday with Michael B. Jordan, this is actually a good thing for him. I was actually glad. See, the average dude, he'll start feeling a certain type of way, and he'll feel like he got to start going an extra mile to impress an undeserving woman, and that's how you end up catching something, and that's how you end up getting a lot of these women pregnant. I know some dudes, I ain't gonna put them out there on blast, but a lot of these dudes, man, will put Future to shame. They'll put Future to shame, the amount of kids and shit they got, man. They'll put Future to shame by different women that didn't fucking deserve them. That didn't deserve for you to go the extra mile. How many times, I know a lot of brothers can feel this shit, man. How many times have you went the extra mile for a broad? A lot of you still doing it now. Went the extra mile for a broad, and you felt a certain type of way at the end because you like, man, this ungrateful ass bitch. This ungrateful ass bitch. I done did all this shit. And this bitch, that's how it is. Stop doing it. Because she going to continue to be who she is. She ain't going to stop being an ungrateful ass bitch. She going to continue to be who she is. Question is, are you going to continue to be a simp? Are you going to continue to be an all-day sucker? And you can't say you don't know. We got plenty of examples out here. You got Steve Harvey. You got Will Smith. You got Dwayne Wade. You just got Michael B. Jordan. You got Swiss Beats. You got plenty of examples. I know us blacks like celebrities. We love our celebrities. So you got plenty fucking examples. A lot of us don't even take a shower and brush our teeth. We just jump right on social media. So you got plenty of examples. And another thing, stop subscribing to bullshit. Start subscribing to me. Start subscribing to, some brothers out here. There's a lot of YouTube channels. I'm going to tell you this. The YouTube channels that ain't as big as the other ones, them be the ones that be talking that shit. These big YouTube platforms, They the ones that's with the narrative, that's pushing the narrative to keep us down. Y'all gotta start subscribing to the real shit so that y'all can learn some shit. Stop ignoring everything. That's one thing about my people, man. It says in the Bible, we stiff-necked people. We very, very hard-headed. We like to hear shit that's soothing to the ear, that's good to the ear. Nah, start listening to some shit, man, some real shit. Stop following these bras, man, because these bras don't know where they going. So how can they lead you anywhere? They don't know where the fuck they going. Lori Harvey just had an excellent situation with Michael B. Jordan. All she had to do was stay pretty, and continue to do what she was doing when they met. She ain't had to really change. As life go, we evolve. But all she had to do was stay pretty, keep herself fit. She was already young. And that's all she had to do. Michael B. Jordan was the one that had to put in all the work. The man is the one that got to put in all the motherfucking work to keep things afloat. She couldn't even do that right. She couldn't even do that right. And this is a woman, and Lori Harvey, that many, many women out there look up to. So get it together, man. Get it together, man. But I'm tired of hearing that, though. I'm tired of hearing a lot of these dudes, man, talking about, not even just the red pill dudes, but just men in general, talking about, man, get yourself in shape for a woman. No, get yourself in shape for you. Build yourself up for you, even if it takes, a long time, man. At the end of the day, a step is better than nothing. A step is better than sitting on the fucking couch all day. Man, get your shit together. Slowly for surely start cutting out certain snacks and shit like that. Start switching up. Eat what you want to eat, but switch it up. But do it for you. That's the key. The key is do it for you. Do it because you want to be healthy. Do it because you want to, lower your chances of getting cancer or getting diabetes. Do that shit for you, man. Don't do that shit because you want to impress no broad, man. That's the dumbest shit in the world. And I've been there. And a lot of you dudes been there too. And that shit don't lead to nothing at the end of the day. That shit don't lead to nothing but pain and heartache and thoughts of fucking suicide. That's all that shit need. You don't need no, prescription pills. None of that shit, man. All you need to do is get your ass up. Find something that motivates you outside of a woman and get your shit in order. I'm telling you, that shit, fucking with a woman, trying to build yourself up, I'm tired of hearing that. I had to do this video because I was tired of hearing dudes keep talking about, man, build yourself up. Even the late, great Kevin Samuels, man, rest in peace. He used to talk about, high value man, so you could get a certain type of woman, and a woman don't want a truck driver or a plumber or this, that. Who gives a fuck what a woman want? Only people that give a fuck about what a woman want don't want nothing themselves. Think about that. Only type of motherfuckers that give a fuck about what a woman want don't want nothing themselves. Don't really want nothing. You ain't really serious. You know how you trying to lose weight and then you end up fucking up? I've been there recently. And then you end up gaining back weight a little bit. You don't want it for real. It's how bad you want it. You know how a woman is in an abusive relationship with a dude that's doing her any kind of way? I tell those women, you love that. Because you don't want it for real. You don't want to get out of it for real. As long as you stay in it, all that is an indication to me is that you don't want it for real. You don't want nothing different for real. You love that shit for real. You just putting on the front in front of us. You really love that shit. You really love them beatings. You really love that nigga. That's why these women, man, they get those beatings and they get those mistreatings and they end up having kids by them niggas. And then they look for you when they really get tired, when they get sick and tired of being sick and tired, they look for you to come save them. That's what these niggas is teaching y'all. They teaching y'all how to be a Russell Wilson. They teach y'all niggas how to be a Will Smith. They teach y'all niggas how to be a motherfucking Swiss Beats, how to be a Kanye West. And guess what? Lori Harvey is gonna have a sucker herself. She's gonna have a sucker who's gonna come. That's why she's doing what she wants. She's like, yeah, yada, yada, yada. People could say what they want. People could do what they want. But guess what? Somebody will scoop me up in my latter years. And it will be a sucker to scoop her up. And that sucker deserves everything he get. He deserves everything he get and more. But it's your boy Double R, man. Deuces.